Right.
Can you vape in here?
Yeah, vape away, surely, yeah. No problem at all. No, do you know what? I was actually going to bring you a vape. Because obviously, and we have started, by the way, so I'm not going to bother doing introductions and stuff like that. Okay. But no, you vape away. I was going to bring you one, but then I just thought I'd stick to the muffins because of the title, and then Anne-Marie ruined it by bringing tray bakes down. And actually, to be fair, somebody from Radio Ulster coming down with tray bakes, it's not really surprising, is it?
Still have the budget.
It's the market. Yeah. It's the market for tray bakes.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, is it?
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking the last time I saw
ever since Savile, it's now tray bakes.
I'm saying nothing.
I told you this would be safe. I lied. The last time I saw Anne-Marie was at the... I don't know. I've done a lot of weird photography shoots, but that was up there.
That's right. Oh, I forgot about that.
I really had to dig deep for that. It was... good man. It was...
For those listening, that's the dog drinking out of its bowl.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Janet Jackson.
No, not yet. It was... That's a very nice cappuccino. Thank you very much.
It's all right.
What was that? In Bally something or other?
Yes, it was up...
Bally McProtestant.
It was at Morris Parkinson's garden because it was 40 years of Gardener's Corner, which is an institution on BBC Radio Ulster.
I remember that one, yes.
Yes, Gardener's Corner still is
banging
going strong.
episode.
Yeah. It's an excellent programme.
I couldn't sleep thinking about it. I couldn't wait to come out.
But you were wheeled in to go and sort of take photographs of all the people.
I was doing my documentary photography thing, which I do sometimes now. I did it, and I had to dig deep because I'm the photographer at a wedding who will, be nice and just take photographs, and then when I get the bride and groom in their own, I'm like, fucking give her a fucking hug, you're a writer. And then they get a wee laugh, then they're like, ha ha ha, and they're really relaxed, and you get the good photos. Can't do that with Cherry McElwain.
Oh, Cherry McElwain is a hoot.
I didn't know what you want to say there.
Cherry McElwain is really... So Cherry McElwain was the presenter of Gardener's Corner for a long time. David Maxwell is a presenter of it now. And there were a couple of other people who had presented it as well, and some producers and stuff. But Cherry hasn't done it in a few years now. But Cherry's really fun. Really fun.
There was all these names that I've heard. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, all these like institutions that I have no idea who they are. But it was a strange one. But it was very enjoyable. Got some nice shots as well. But I was on my best behaviour, like.
Aye.
Oh, absolutely.
It always strikes me though, like the proper old school BBC presenters are funnier than every comedian I've ever met.
Do you mean Hugo Duncan?
Hugo Duncan, Jackie Fullerton would wipe the floor with any comedian going. Jerry, God rest him. Mm-hmm. Another, because we did a TV show in, I'll never get over, 2012, Monumental. You probably all remember it. They're still campaigning for a third series. And they would bring in a guest, like a special guest every week, and there'd be 5 professional comedians going, we may as well go home.
Really?
Just, they're absolute wizards, like.
And who do you think, specifically? Like?
Fullerton was my favourite.
Yeah.
Jackie Fullerton was like, we were walking into we were doing the pilot for this show together, and as we were walking in, Jackie Fullerton went, now Micky, there's about 100 people in here, so don't panic. I know you're not used to that size of an audience. I was like, all right, Jackie, let's fucking go. That's me and you. Ding ding, round one.
Is he still knocking about?
Well, he's still alive.
Aye, retired.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But he was a suave guy, though, wasn't he?
Very suave.
So suave.
Yes, very Des Lynam.
Des Lynam couldn't hold a candle to Jackie Fullerton.
Really? You think?
Des Lynam's like Jackie Fullerton's wee brother.
Who was the other one? Was it Spittin' Me Dickie? Who was that?
Jesus,
what?
what?
No, do you remember?
Dickie Rock?
Was that Dickie? Oh, Dickie Rock. I thought it was Dickie Davis.
Like a Dickie Davis. No, Dickie Davis.
Spit Me Dickie's a thing I typed into a search engine a few weeks ago.
And you got some country music up and said something else.
Yes, exactly, absolutely.
Dickie Rock, yeah. No, Dickie Davis, was he the guy and he had the coiffed hair and he had a moustache and he was all like, and now the Premier League scores.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wolverhampton Wanderers, 0.
You're really going for the 16 to 24 age group with this, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What is a West Bromwich Albion? Is that a football team?
What is that?
I would hear that the football scores back in the day and go, what the fuck's that even
Remember
mean?
they used to read them out? Like they used to read them out at like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or something, and it was fucking.
And you'd be like, when's Gladiator starting?
Yeah. But it's like it was like the death notices that's on the radio, you know, on like Shannon Side Northern Sound, and now the deaths.
Yeah.
That was always good crack.
Was it like CFAX or something coming up? So somebody was actually frantically typing the scores in as well at the same time, while somebody really boring was telling you this really uninteresting information.
There was a lot of that reading out stuff like that, and then was there like the farming?
There was the shipping forecast, wasn't there? Is that
still a thing?
Is that still a thing?
Yes.
I only ever hear that I'm driving back from like Cork. If I've like done a gig and I'm coming home that night.
What
it's
station?
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Are you listening to
Radio 4? I'm very cultured man.
Okay. Because remember the farming prices and stuff like that.
Oh, the price of Hoggets.
Hoggets.
Yeah, Hoggets was the thing.
Do you know who used to do
from Lord of the Rings?
No, that's Hobbits. Hoggets. What is a hogget? Is it just a little hog?
It's a pigs, isn't it? Is it pigs or is it sheep? Is it pig? It's pigs. It must be, yeah. It's pigs.
Could be a pigs. The guy from X Factor used to do
Ridian! That guy?
No.
Yes! Hoggets!
Peter
2 and 6.
West Bromwich Albion!
Rachel and a Daisy.
Nil.
Rachel and a Daisy nil is right, actually, poor bitch. Yeah, so there was that. That was the last time I was talking to you. That was good. It was good crack. There was lovely cake.
Oh, cake was amazing. Yeah,
there was cake by.
But there was a lady.
Cake by the ocean.
There was a lady trying to steal the flowers off the top. As she was leaving, one of the ladies that was there, not Cherry McElwain, let me be clear, but there was the lovely cake, and then there was a fresh flower display on top, and this lady came along and was like, "Oh, I'm just going to take this home with me," but she was like,
a thief in the night,
fingering the cake, and just the flowers were falling everywhere.
So disaster. Like, Cherry McElwain wouldn't give me any heat.
It's the only reason I ever buy an eclair.
Not even for your...
I don't like chocolate eclairs.
Oh, does your dick?
Funnily enough, is it the consistency of it? Is it the choux pastry?
It's the whipped cream.
Oh, it's the whipped cream?
I'm not a fan of squishy cream, like.
Oh.
I know.
Of any mock?
Whoa, fat shaming? No, okay, I'm right.
No.
All right, I see what's happening.
No, because you got excited about the buns, so I thought, oh, he's got a sweet tooth. But it's actually, it's the choux pastry part of the eclair I don't like.
I can handle a profiterole.
So you can handle a profiterole, I prefer. Interesting.
It is. Yeah. It is that.
Maybe is it a mock cream situation you're not fussed on? No, that old sweet. It's not really cream.
Creme pat?
As opposed to... No.
Oh, okay.
You're in fucking Uri, alright?
Jesus wept.
Creme pat. This is fucking...
I think I went to school with her.
Creme pat Jennings down here. Eclairs. Fuck. Right, so, yeah. So
hello.
Just now that we're yeah, Jenny Eclair. Now that we get on to it, because this is the podcast called Muffin Walloper.
Uh-huh.
Because Amanda, who you have seen on the previous podcasts, suggested this as a tour show name for me, and I was like, why do you have to be a cunt to me all the time? Like, I was like, is it a lesbian joke? Is it a fat joke? Like, what the fuck? And she was like, no.
All of the above.
Yes.
Right.
Muffin Walloper is Victorian slang for unmarried women who go to coffee shops and tea rooms and just chat shit with each other.
Oh.
So yet another box ticked.
Do you know what I mean? Yes. So it's threefold. It's a triple
Not
threat.
once, not twice, but thrice.
Yeah. So and then I thought, right, okay, muffin, what, right? So let's bring in a muffin, right, and rate them. But then you fucked it all up by being really hospitably nice and bringing 15s. Oh.
I just feel really difficult, like really awkward if I come somewhere empty-handed.
The last time she came here for the podcast, it never was. She brought me a bottle of red wine.
Did it? Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry I didn't bring you red wine today.
Red wine.
Red wine and some kind of like healthy berry-laden drink.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're all right, you're grand. It was like a naked smoothie or something.
But that cancels out the red wine.
Yeah.
So else for the day after, you go...
Yeah, consider
that
it.
whole bottle.
Aye, give me antioxidants quick.
Aye.
Yeah, no.
No red wine today, I'm sorry, just a wee coffee.
No red wine, that's okay, that's good. It's very warm in here, isn't it?
See, because I've had a couple, like 2 big heavy weeks of on the road and Paddy's Day and whatever, and I'm at that level of hangover and age that I just can't get warm, girls.
Really?
Found it.
Do you want you're
that level where you're just like, I am fucking freezing?
You're looking for cozy vibes.
Aye.
Cozy vibes. Is that why you got your wee hat on you though?
It is indeed. I also just haven't done my hair.
Right, okay.
Do you want Ollie? Because he's like a little hot water bottle here.
No, it's okay. He seems happy enough.
Yes.
He chose, I watched him pick who we're going to sit beside.
See, have you finished? The tour's finished up?
Tour finished up, yep. On the 7th of March. And then I was in Glasgow for a weekend of comedy clubs, and I haven't been away for a weekend of comedy clubs in a while. So I was like, well, I'll have one. And then I was pissed for 3 days. And then I was in Dublin for a weekend of comedy clubs. And I forgot that it was St. Patrick's Day weekend. Oh. And I'll tell you how bad it was. I had one sip of Guinness. I thought I'll have 1 pint. I was doing 2 shows. I'll have 1 pint and then I'll just drive home. And I had 1 pint and immediately booked 2 nights in a hotel.
Oh. Do you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. If you're doing it, do it right.
I think for the weekend of gigs, I was getting paid €500 and I spent €1,000 staying in Dublin.
Where were you gigging in Dublin?
Crackdown.
Right.
Great time, but booked a hotel right across the street.
Yes, the
Morrison.
Aye.
And then when I was checking in, the guy said, "Do you want to upgrade to the junior suite?" Oh. And the 2 pints of Guinness that I had went, "Yeah." And then I upgraded to the junior suite. And then
what happens in the junior suite?
It's just a massive bath. So on Saturday night,
was he just there talking about his dad? Sweet Ian Paisley joke. So there was a bath.
Massive bath.
Right.
I would say it was an Olympic-sized bath. Oh. And on Saturday night, I'm a bloke, right? I have tattoos and all. I sat in the big bubble bath with a glass of rosé and had a lovely time.
You didn't do it. You weren't afraid of doing a Whitney, like?
No, God, no. No. Because I'm a big unit as well, so you can't put enough water in the bath. So you only need a thimbleful.
Right.
I get in, fills up. Newton's law of thermodynamics or whatever the fuck it is.
I love how decadent he is. You're always doing decadent things like that, though, because I'm a bit of an online creeper with you.
Did you eat a flake at the
same time? I didn't eat a flake, but I did consider ordering a McDonald's. But I did that once before, and it wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
Just in the bath, like
I was in Dubai, and
so I was say you were in the house.
I've always said that I know I've made it whenever I have a KFC bucket in a bath. That to me, that's decadence. And there wasn't a KFC in Dubai, so I got a Big Mac. But then my bap got all wet, so I refrained from getting fast food in the bath this time.
Yeah.
But I did have a lovely time.
I can see the KFC. I can see that in the bath.
Because I imagine the bucket would float about. Do you know what I mean?
Would, yeah.
So if the bath's big enough, it'll just float by. You go, oh, I'll have another bit then.
No, I would just be holding it and be like... and then every so often get my fingers into the water just to clean
Of course.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. That is decadent.
Finger bowl.
Just one slice of lemon in the bath.
Yeah.
Saw this at a wedding once.
That's going to be in my autobiography.
One slice of lemon in the bath.
One big finger bowl. Keep up. Oh, Jesus Christ. So would you have to do because obviously because Anne-Marie did what was that was one of the True North shows, was it, or
Community Life?
Same thing.
Yeah.
And Anne-Marie did some stand up.
Yes.
Darren Matthews.
That's right.
Coached.
Yes.
And then you were on. Who was there that night? My gaff.
Who was there that night? Was Peter Giffen there that night? And
there's a photograph somewhere. I think it was. It wasn't Dave, was it?
No, Dave wasn't there. I'm trying to think who else there was. Terry.
Oh, Terry McHugh.
Yeah, he was there as well. And there's got all the other people.
He probably headlined that night then. He was only ever in my place once. Mm-hmm. But that was great. You got on really well.
Oh, well, I don't know. I enjoyed it and it was fun to do. And I did it a few times after that, like the Pav and the Sunflower. And then I did the Comedy Store in London doing the Gong show.
Oh, fuck no, don't let that ruin your... Did you last 5 minutes?
No, I did not.
Oh, fuck, thank God, neither did I.
What? Did you not?
Oh, my... Just want to hear a story.
Sure.
Have we time now?
Lock in.
So, I had started stand-up in 2008, right? And I'd done a wee bit of TV in BBC Northern Ireland. And everything was going according to plan, to the point where my 22, 23-year-old ego was like, I must be the best one in the world because I haven't had a bad one yet, right? And I booked to do King Kong at the Comedy Store. So the idea is that you have the last 5 minutes, but the audience's job is to get you off stage before 5 minutes. So they get 3 red cards, right? So I had posted up on Facebook, just booked a gig in the Comedy Store, which was a lie. I was doing an open spot at King Kong, but for the optics. Yeah. And a friend of mine, Rory Ward, was also doing stand-up at the time, messaged me going, look, I'll book in the same week. And I was like, it's not that easy, man. You need it. And sure enough, he got booked in pretty quickly. And he organised for us to stay in his friend's house. So I go to London with about £90 to my name for 3 days, right? Thinking it'll be grand.
How very Madonna.
Right? And I fully expected to get off the plane. There's somebody with a sign with my name on it. Like, Mr. Bartlett, we've been waiting for you. Because Lee Evans is retired. So we need someone to fill the gap. So me and Rory Ward's walking around London. My first time ever there. I'm terrified of the noise and the hustle and the bustle. We get to this house and it's massive. And I was like, Rory, who the fuck do you know lives in London? And he goes, oh, it's the bass guitarist from Snow Patrol. And I went, but of course, I'll probably be buying this in the morning. Right? So we go down to the Comedy Store and Rory's on stage and Rory lasted the 5 minutes. And my ego was such that I was like, well, if he's lasted 5 minutes, I'm going to fucking smash this. So I said to the barman, I was like, any tips on what I'm supposed to do? He said, if you get heckled, ignore it. Just keep going. Don't fucking... And at the time, my opening joke was, my dad told me doing stand-up was like chatting up a girl, open up with a joke, so here it comes. And then I would go, what's Bruce Lee's favourite drink? Water! Thank you. And then I would go, what did Bruce Lee get for Christmas? A toy! Thank you. And then I would say, what does Bruce Lee eat for his lunch? Sandwiches! They don't always work, right? So I got on stage, I got, water! I hear 1 card. And I go, well, plant the feet, Mick, keep going. And I would go, a toy, 2 cards, 3 cards. 33 seconds I was on stage. And then I had to go back to fucking Snow Patrol's house. And look at all the gold taps and just think, this isn't for you, Mick. This isn't for you.
Shit.
Yeah.
How do you recover from that, though?
Gin.
Right.
There's a reason I had this complexion.
Okay. Because I died at the PAV, but I think that
doesn't count.
A rite of passage. I've been told it's a rite of passage.
If you do well at the PAV, it's rare.
I did well the first night. The first time I went down, I did well. And I thought, because everybody had said to me, the PAV, that's what you do. You die and off you go. And I went expecting to die and didn't. Like, relatively speaking, didn't. And I was like, shit. And then Luke was like, fuck, that went really well. You know, you'll come back. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And he messaged me and he was like, will you come back and open? Yeah, no problem. And I thought, well, I can't do the same stuff that I did the last time. I'll have to do all new stuff. And I did stuff about the Troubles, and it was a joke about, like, basically not age. The age profile was not correct. And I died. And I came back to the back of the room and I looked around me and I was like, these fuckers are all 18. They don't know what 1471 is. Or what the UDR are. You know, duh. But yeah, like, I mean, and then even though I knew it was the way of things, it's still a fucking kick in the stones. Like,
the thing about it is, it's like, I always say you probably already had the worst death ever. You'll have the worst death ever really early on. Like, nothing will hurt as bad as the first time it happens. So I had a horrendous one, because I started stand-up twice. So I started when I was 18, died 3 times in a row and went, right, we'll find something else. And then when I was leaving uni, I went, well, I'm going to have to get a job or I'm going to have to start doing stand-up. So, but the big one I had was during a cabaret night where I had to follow somebody singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow beautifully. And I mean beautifully. And I get up, you up, motherfuckers, and nothing. And the MC of the show, after my set, he'd planned to do a lip sync as Britney Spears, had put on a red leather catsuit and a blonde wig, and I was doing so bad he just took the microphone out of my hand and then walked out of the room. And I could remember to hear my own feet and people blinking. I could hear a pint settling at one point. And the double doors slammed behind me and I heard, burn out, oh baby, yes! And I was like, well, that's me done with this shit. Like,
was that a homosexual event? Because it sounds really.
It was a McGee drama, so yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
is that the mission?
That's what it was. It was reverse. What's the word for it? Reverse. What? I can't even think of words. Discrimination. Yeah, I was the only fucking normie.
Oh right, okay, right. You're the only straight white man, bastard. Fucking hell. Have you ever fluffed on radio? If you know what I mean. That was a bad choice of words there, actually.
No, I haven't. Though actually, the only time I've ever had a programme revoked where it's had to be taken down and edited was whenever I was co-presenting with Dave Elliott, and it's Dave Elliott's fault, and he knows what he said.
Did he say something?
What did he say?
We were talking about like chewy sweets, and he talked about putting a little Haribo ring around your finger, and it was just the way he said it. And then I looked at him and I was like, and I couldn't respond to him. And it wasn't that what he said was so awful, it was that then because I made it worse by getting really embarrassed and then laughing and saying, I can't even look at you right now. And then they're like, do you know what, will we just take that down and just edit that? 'Cause that's
he does that.
Yeah.
Like on the daily. He knows what he's doing, the wee dick. Yeah.
Fucker.
Sneaky wee bastard.
But have you ever, like, because that's, I can't imagine what it would be like to be on live. Like, being on Facebook Live or something like that doesn't count.
Okay.
But to actually be doing something that's scripted and, you know, you can't be like, fuck! you know, how do you cope with that?
Well, I always do. I think there's something innately in you that, because I've been like BBC nearly 24 years now, like I've been there a long time, and a lot of my job for a long time.
Since you were 2?
I was actually a fetus. I wasn't very born when I first started, and so for a lot of the years it was reading other people's announcements into programmes. So it was like, you're listening to BBC Radio Ulster, and now it's time for Sound Sacred, something like that, right? So that's all very straightforward, just reading somebody else's words. But then when you start to present and you have to get rid of that voice and you have to bring your own voice back, that takes quite a while to do.
Do you know what your own voice is, or do you fall into like a sanitized version of yourself?
It's so weird. No, because where we are now in the station, which is a lovely place to be, we are allowed to take more risks, and we are allowed to be a little less maybe clenched or po-faced. Like,
well, you must be, if you've Connor Phillips on. Sure, he's a big culture.
Right enough.
I went to school with his sister.
You go in there and the microphone's covered in muck. Jesus Christ, Connor.
Poor Connor. But it is, it's just, I think it's a thing you do. Once that microphone opens, you know that there's certain things you can and can't say. Now, if a light fell from the ceiling, I don't know whether I would be able to not go, and swear. But day to day.
Heavens!
Yes. Goodness gracious me.
Oh, jeepers.
Yes.
Jerry! Are you okay?
What happens if you're on live radio and you need to do a wee fart?
Well, there's usually nobody in the studio with me. I do it on my own, so...
All right, fair enough.
I think I could just do it.
Yeah.
I think you just have to time it, because what the problem is, because...
That's why I'm a 39-year-old man just as a professional radio presenter. What happens if you need to fart?
I'm sure people have plenty of times. I'm not saying whether I have or haven't.
Pete Snowden's never farted in his life.
Oh, he can't?
You don't look at him.
Yeah. Pete Snowden can't fart.
But the problem with
It's sewn up.
studios is that the fact that they're soundproofed. So if you fart in a studio, it stays there until you've actually gone and tried to open and close the doors.
So it's a hot box, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Anything that comes out of you stays there for quite some time.
Like when you open the door of a long-haul flight.
Yeah. Do you know we once were sprayed down coming back from Cuba? They come through and they spray you. Like, as though you've got like fleas or something. Like these canisters.
Really?
Have you never had that, on your long-haul flights?
Does that happen in Radio Ulster as well?
I've had it happen to me just in Lurgan when I'm going in to Portadown. Like, we'll spread the Fenian off.
I'm glad someone mentioned farting, because have you seen, and I hate that my only frame of reference for anything, because my mind has been so addled by short form media.
Right.
I don't watch anything anymore unless it's a murder documentary, which I love. But I have obviously TikTok, and I've been seeing clips of Last One Laughing.
Yes.
Have you seen any of these?
I was watching it yesterday, and the one you're talking, where she's reading out the poem with howling.
Yeah,
I was howling.
So the premise is basically a load of comedians in it. It actually looks like kind of like Big Brother or something. Yeah. Because when I saw it first, I was like, "Is this Celebrity Big Brother?" Because Alan Carr's there.
The guy with the teeth, Rob Beckett.
Yeah,
he was in the first series. Yeah,
right.
Mel.
Gageroich.
Sue Perkins' mate.
So yeah, Mel from Mel and Sue.
And the king is fucking Bob Mortimer.
Oh,
so he's in it as well. So basically, they're just doing their whole thing, and you're not allowed to laugh.
Okay.
And what do you call her? She's her character's Philomena Kunk.
Diane.
Red-haired girl.
Yeah.
She reads a poem. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage against the dying of the light and all that.
Right.
She reads that like completely straight deadpan, but every so often she's like,
and actually farting.
No,
I'm gonna guess
they're definite. Like,
do you have it with you?
I don't have the machine with me. I have it in the car now. Probably. I've bought about 6 of these things, so they're everywhere now, just in case.
Just in case. Like reading glasses.
Yeah. I've got bifartals.
Bastard.
But yeah, they're definitely that's obviously been so well rehearsed, because there's no way you could do that first time without dying laughing yourself.
Oh.
And I was, but it's insane to me that like, you do comedy and all, you're trying to like, really trying to sort of push the boundaries and really explore these ideas, but farting is the funniest thing in the world.
See, I'm not one for toilet humour. Right. I can do any other type of humour, the darkest joke you give me. See, toilet humour doesn't really do it for me, but the timing of that, and the fact that she does it 5 or 6 times, and like on the 7th time, she does it and she goes, sorry. And seeing Bob Mortimer, not even Bob, actually so much as Alan, and trying so hard not to, like, fuck, that in itself is hilarious.
Yeah.
Such a good show. I have a vision of Shane and the boys replicating that.
I would love to try and do that.
Yeah.
Now, I personally think I'd be out first because...
You know, but we chuckle, don't you?
I love a chuckle, like...
I laugh at everything, so I'd be...
Could you not?
Oh, no, not at all. No, sure, I'm laughing like a fool through this. No.
You couldn't keep it straight? No?
Not for a second.
I think I could.
I reckon you'd win it.
I don't think I would win it. I think
there's
times I can really dial into the... Say something devastating, but just keep it...
What do you think about whenever you're trying to keep yourself from laughing?
Margaret Thatcher.
Oh. Did you know that she died in the...
Yes,
the
yes.
You're right.
Would you take Thatcher over Trump, though? I think I'd take Thatcher over Trump. Would you?
Trump is so fucking funny, though. Apart from the fact that he's a megalomaniac and he's absolutely insane and all those things. But, like, if he wasn't the president and he was just pretending to be the president, it would be fucking hilarious. He is a funny guy, like.
It would be great if that's actually what's going on. If at some point somebody just went, he's not actually, we've just been telling them that. Yeah. It's still Obama.
None
of that's actually happening.
Everything's fine. And like, whenever you look back at George W., like there's videos of him going about like just being really magnanimous and, you know, not being a fucking wingnut, and people are like, can we believe that we're like
wishing for him to be back?
Wishing that he was back again, kind of thing.
Do you know that he
Jesus Christ, don't tell me anything more.
About
the last time it was Thatcher died in the Ritz, and it'd be George W. fucking...
No,
I don't know.
I don't have a George W. story, but I do have a Trump story. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
So I got married in New York, and in Central Park, and then went to a place called the 21 Club for dinner. There was only 7 of us all together, and as I walked in...
14?
What?
21 Club.
Oh, sorry, it took me so long. In fact, you had to explain it. I didn't even get it.
I was actually surprised at my own mental arithmetic.
Well done.
I was like, fuck, I can count.
Anyway, sorry, go on.
I am the George W. Bush of this group. And so when I walked in my wedding dress, Donald Trump was there when he was still presenter of the US Apprentice.
Yeah.
Right.
And he stood up and applauded, and then everyone stood up and applauded, and then he was having his dinner over the kind of the
buy
next
you a
table.
drink?
No, he didn't. He didn't. And then when he left, there were 3 tables of security guards were all sitting, you know, in the vicinity as well, which I hadn't realised until they all got up and left at the same time.
If you went into the swinging ditty over the street in your wedding dress, you'd have the whole bar would be looking to buy you a drink all night.
Not one person did.
Hers.
Is there a bar called the Swinging Ditty?
Colloquially termed the swinging ditty. It's actually called Joe McGee's, but it was always known as the swinging ditty. For why, I don't know. It's a great bar, actually.
Great name for a bar.
Oh, aye.
Let's open a bar, girls.
Yeah.
Between the 3 of us.
Called the swinging ditty.
Called the Swinging Ditty.
Yeah, what would it be called actually? How, you know, could you combine our forces combined like fucking Captain Planet, the Planeteers?
Yeah, the Swinging Ditty.
We can't just
the Ditty Wallopers. Walloping Ditties.
It's been semi-trademarked already. You can't, you know, unless you do it in Lurgan.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, the Static Ditty.
What surprised me is that you've only been to... Did you say you were only on 3 strip clubs in your entire life?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did that...
Just because you're with bars and swinging ditty, I just thought it just surprised me because I was watching something the other night because it said creeping.
Oh,
2.
right, yes.
3.
2. No, 3. You said 3 anyway.
3. There was 1 in Manchester. No. 3. 1 in Manchester, 1 in Australia, and then 1 in Belgrade. I was terrifying. I was on a Eastern European tour with an Australian comedian, and we had noticed on the way to the pub. So basically, we drank for 3 or 4 days on tour, had a day off in Belgrade, and the tour manager went, "Why don't you go for a beer, get to know each other?" And we were like, "I don't know if I can drink any more beer, but we'll go." And after a few beers, my fellow traveller said to me, "Do you notice there's a strip club beside the hotel?" And I said, "Yeah, I did notice that." And I went, "You know, I've never been to a strip club." And he went, "Ah, fuck. We're going to have to go, aren't we?" And it was terrifying. It was very clearly run by the Russian mafia.
Oh, yeah.
And it was the only place in Belgrade where a beer was expensive, and the women were terrifying.
Oh.
So when they were like, "You want to have..." No, bald.
Bald?
Yep.
What? Heads?
Yep. Didn't go any further than the... I was like, "That girl has 3 ditties." Oh no, that's her head. It was... And on the way down the steps, we had noticed that in Belgrade, everybody was gorgeous, right? Until they hit about 32 years of age, and then they just fell off a cliff. And it was all of a sudden it became like, you know, gold teeth and shawls, like, "Oh, please." And like on the way down the steps, I said, if the people on the street are that good looking, the stripper people must be stunning. And no, they were
reverse.
Absolute reverse.
Okay.
Like, we were the best looking people in there by a margin. Like,
and what were the other punters? Were they all?
There was nobody else there. It was really early in the day. It was really early in the night. It was just me and him with 2 bottles of Heineken each, just drink your drinks because they're looking at us and we'll get shot if we don't
and
buy stuff.
Putting rubles into their cakes.
No. What happened? Me and we were just sitting drinking, really afraid, and they would just send a stripper to walk in front of you, like Crufts. And I think the idea was you're supposed to go yes, and we were just like, oh, thank you, no, thank you. And then the second time I was in the strip club was on a stag do, and we were trying to get the groom a lap dance, and he didn't want the lap dance. And we were like, look, he's really nervous, but we're just doing it for the stag. And the dancer was like, I'll go talk to him. She's like, John. And he just wouldn't make eye contact with her. And this woman, in lingerie, was having to try and walk around his head. Like, John. He's going, nope.
And where was that?
That was in Manchester.
Right, okay.
So we left that one pretty early. No, to be fair, we stood around drinking, but buying strippers drinks because we're good Irish men. Go on ahead, girls, get in it.
Take one yourself.
Fuck, you're working all night. What time are you on to? And then the next time I went was with a friend of mine. Her brother had never been to a strip club. We were in Perth in Australia, and we took him, and I got told off for cheering because the girls were so acrobatic that I was like, it's like fucking Cirque du Soleil. And they were like, oh mate, stop enjoying yourself, there's perverts in here.
See, that's it. See, you said Australia there. I can't take anything that Australians do seriously at all, because it's just a fucking accent. I just can't do it. So I can't imagine what it'd be like in a fucking strip club, or an Australian woman trying to be overtly sexy. Do you know what I mean?
They were doing it was really cool pole dance and stuff. Though there's obviously guys in the front row that are like, oh yeah, it's nice. And I was just like, that's amazing. Like, how's she even holding on with her feet? That's class. But I have the same problem with whenever you go to the red light district in Amsterdam. And Colin Geddes made a really good point. We went to Amsterdam and we walked through it, and he went, do you know what? They must just see Irish fellas just going, Jesus fucking Christ. No, don't look at her.
Catholic guilt hanging out.
Do you know what I mean? You get all I'm going to go over there and see Diddy's, and then you see a Diddy and you go, oh, fuck no.
Do you know what? One of the favourite things ever, there was a guy I was having a conversation with one time, and we saw a lady that we know in the town who is stunning looking, right? But she's married to a guy who is he's just a drip, right? Oh. Uh-huh. And so she walked past, she was like, hi Leanne. I was like, well, how are you? And your man says to me, he's like, how the fuck?
I love that there's somebody
hoovering outside, right? Just for the ambience,
keeps it real.
But he was like, how the fuck did he get her? And I was like, I know, she's stunning, isn't he? He was like, he's a useless cunt. If he's seen her tits, he'd apologise. It's like, that's
fantastic.
100% right. Yeah. But anyway, right, I'm going to whip out my muffins just now. We're mentioning, and what I'm also going to do is, because I'm so paranoid about, I noticed that my screen went off there, but I'm going to guess that it just went to sleep. But I do give my mouse pad a wee fumble there, Anthony, will you?
I'm scared.
I'm afraid as well.
Oh, right, okay, right. Right. Oh yes. Look, it's still going.
It's fine. That's grand.
35 minutes in.
We're flying through it.
35 minutes and we haven't had the muffins yet. What's wrong with you?
What have you been talking, Jack? You've been talking about Diddy.
Fucking Donald Trump.
Yeah. You and your fucking. What did you have for your dinner at your wedding?
God, I can't even remember now. But it was very nice. So that 21 Club is now gone. It closed during COVID.
Right.
But it was beautiful.
Very good. And when did you get married?
A long time ago now. Was it 2010? I think 2010.
2010.
Uh-huh.
And would you do it all over again, would you?
Go to New York.
So anyway, listen,
I'd go to New York again.
Yeah.
Not what it used to be. I was there a couple of years ago.
I don't know if I would go again. It just seems to be like America in general. It's
a bit scary.
My mate lives in America. That girl that I got you to send a raunchy video to wasn't that raunchy, actually.
How do you get these?
It did turn Leanne.
Fucking right. She lives in somewhere in New England or something, and she every so often she'll message me. She's like, I fucking hate this place. I can't wait to get home. She's married and she's gonna relocate back here at some stage. But she's like, this place is fucking.
Anyone I know who's been out there for a while, they all have lots of cool stuff, but it's all based on debt. So they're all they're borrowed to the hilt because everyone's borrowed to the hilt, and you're kind of like, that's not a healthy way to fucking live.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Living in my own personal America right now.
No, but like they're like really like talking into the millions, and you're like, that's fucking mad. Yeah, I know. Like so many people that have massive houses, and they're just like, as soon as the bank asks for this money back, I'm fucked.
Oh god.
Which is why they also have loads of guns.
There's 3 different muffins. I don't know which is which.
Okay.
I'm afraid of hitting you in the
muffin?
In the dingleberry.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Thank
right.
you.
So there's a lemon one, a Biscoff one, a blueberry one. So I don't know which way we've gone here.
I'm going to complain if I get the Biscoff one. I'm just going to tell you that now.
What's your issue with Biscoff?
I do not like Biscoff. It is overrated. What is wrong with people in the Biscoff? It was fine when it was in a hairdresser.
Can I say to you? I agree. I think it is overrated. I don't mind it now. I don't hate it the way you hate it. I don't. But it's like it is overrated.
I have the Biscoff one. To be fair, it's it's a latter day pistachio.
Yeah, and that's over.
Yeah, it's when people talk about it like it's decadent. You go, no, it's a fucking crushed up biscuit in a jar.
Yeah.
Do you know the real name, or not the real name, but they're also called speculoos?
Is that the same thing? Is it the same? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like speculum.
Speculoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The gynecology thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
I've never seen you so animated.
Next time you go for a smear, I hope that comes into your mind.
I hope the doctor says it. Nurse, can you hand me the
Joe, the first time I ever had a smear, I was like, I can't believe this is happening to me, kind of thing, and it is very important to get this done and all, blah 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 blah. But I went and I had to go into the nurse first of all to get, I know, your blood pressure done or something like that, and and she was like, I was 30, and she says,
you only had a smear when you were 30.
Can I finish the story?
Sorry.
Fucking fanny police, right? So the nurse was like,
fanny police. This constable.
I knew this was a mistake. She says, "This is your first smear." She's like, "Why? Why are you only coming for your smear now?" And I was like, "Well," I says, "I thought my lifestyle choice would have precluded me."
Aye.
And she was like, "No." I was like, fucking hell,
right.
That's me told. And I went in and I went into the doctor and all, and the doctor's there. It was a lady doctor. And I was like, I can't even hug somebody, right? I can't do it.
I hugged you when we come in, I'm so sorry.
I don't like the intimacy of it all. And I'm just there. And I actually said to her, and this is before I'd ever done any stand-up, I said to her whenever she was, I was like, what was it? What notion did you take of the medicine? And she was like, just relax. I was like, no, but like seriously, like I was like, was it the glamour? The tucky tunnel? And you could hear her being like, And then the nurse come in because the nurse knows my mommy.
Oh right.
So she came into the room and she put her hand on my shoulder, just for
reassurance.
Yeah,
that's quite nice.
But I was like,
I used to work with a girl who told me a story. She went to get a coil fitted.
Oh.
And I was living with her at the time, so she came back walking like John Wayne, God love her, and she was mortified. And she said the nurse was trying to make small talk, so she's there like with her knees up, with a blanket over her knees. Nurse is chatting away, went down, and came back up, chatting away, went down again, and then came back up and said, "Where do I know you from?" And I went, "But please tell me she recognised your face."
See, whenever you said there, she came up, went back down. If that was me, I think I'd got wearing like a different, like city glasses.
That'll be a fantastic thing to do. Absolutely, yeah.
With a newspaper.
Piping up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she.
I remember hearing the story, and it probably is an urban myth, about somebody going and had like sort of junior doctors coming to watch them getting a routine smear, and then whenever she took her pants off and spread her legs, everyone started laughing, and then they said it was because she had a postage stamp stuck to her.
How?
I don't know, but I love it because it's so random.
Return to sender stamped on her arse.
Was she caught short and had to wipe herself with a letter or something?
It was probably in the days, when you had to moisten the stamp first.
Novel dry mouth that day.
Jesus, her queen. So back to the muffins anyway.
I hate the taste of envelopes.
Why are you talking vagina?
Oh, they all chat. You would know that.
Oh dear.
Haven't I chat this long? This is Biscoff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
Dry. Is it dry?
No.
Right?
I reckon I'm dealing with the lemon fella here.
Yeah,
now.
you definitely.
It's actually lemon and white chocolate, and that is so.
Lemon
All
and
of
white
these,
chocolate?
all of these muffins are stocked in my granny and granda's shop that I'm working on.
Oh.
Well, don't say
Sorry. We'll have to be nice about them now as well, because if this is disgusting, I have to lie and say it's gorgeous.
Do you think I made these, Pet?
I know, but still, it's your granny and grandad's shop. I can't say the
Tomato
gorgeous they have on the shelves is rotten.
Sorry, they're both dead. It's fine.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Not as a direct result from eating muffins.
No, definitely
Okay.
not. Just from death. Unreal, isn't it?
That's not bad.
Yeah, I like that one. It's okay.
I'm going to tell you my theory about blueberry muffins.
Okay.
Now, on the plus side, lovely and moist, clearly fresh,
Was there a stamp on it?
and it's nice and cold. Right,
Okay.
all pluses. But sometimes with a blueberry muffin, it no more tastes like a blueberry. It tastes synthetic or like perfumed.
Like doubly hitty.
There's an unnatural taste to the blueberry, which doesn't make me feel like it's a real blueberry. I'm sure they are real blueberries, but there's just something that some people add to blueberry muffins. I think I'm not convinced it's blueberry.
Well, you know what? I'll pass your thoughts on to the factory that made them. And the reason it's cold is because I took it out of the freezer about an hour and a half before you came here.
I'm going to eat it, obviously, as well. I'm going to enjoy it.
Do you want to hear a controversial opinion?
Oh,
Go.
Chocolate muffins, overrated. Not a fan. It's too chocolatey.
so you mean the one that's sort of dark brown? If it was a spongy muffin with chocolate chips in it, that's fine.
Yes.
But if it's a dark
By the
sponge,
way, she's laughing at spongy muffin. That's why that girl went to the doctor in the first place.
Do you know those wee pads, those wee sponge pads that people have in banks and stuff? You know, to like moisten your thumb.
Right.
And that's what I'm seeing, that in a vagina situation with stamp on it.
Just on a bedside table somewhere.
Yeah.
Can I tell you another story that's not right?
Okay.
So it kind of ties in because we're talking about New York. And the first time I was going to New York, a lady that I worked with said to me, "I have a tip for you." And just so posh. "I have one little tip for you for travelling. Pop a panty pad into your panties, and then when you get to New York, you'll be nice and fresh." I was like, what the hell are you doing on this flight? You've just been soiling yourself for 6.5 hours.
The soil
Just
hagel.
really afraid of flying, or really likes it.
Pop, who was this woman? Was she just another?
I couldn't possibly say.
Oh, right. Was this a friend of yours, or?
Based on the impression that somebody works in BBC,
It was somebody that I worked with at one time in some place.
does this person read the news sometimes?
No.
Has this person ever done Children in Need in the 90s?
I can't remember. No. But I was very amused by that.
I'm sure you were.
Yeah, so just thinking about pad and maybe think of the panty pad, but I know you were talking about the sponge pad in the bank instead.
Yeah. No, I wasn't talking about panty liners.
No.
No. I don't trust. Not that I don't trust panty liners. I just don't see the point.
I'm not really sure what they're for. I'll be honest with you.
Just change your
Yeah.
wags.
Well, yeah, have a shower.
Yeah.
Things are so bad. Just watch yourself.
I love being a boy.
I'd say you do.
It's very handy. Like,
I know.
although I have noticed that in my years, in my, not that I'm towards the end of my life, it is a complete divide between liners and tampons when it comes to ladies.
Oh,
Like it's one or the other.
Right, it's never the twain shall meet.
Yeah, just so you know, the other, if they're wearing pads and you're wearing a tampon, they think you're disgusting, and vice versa.
that is true.
I think it's a very interesting
No.
conversation.
Are you going to say the third thing, the third option, which is the
No.
grimmest?
No.
I know of the third option also. The
moon cup.
The moon cup.
No.
Yes.
Absolutely not. I
have a story. It's
About the moon cup?
yeah.
about the moon cup. Please tell us,
Did a
Father.
cow jump over it?
Go on, tell us.
So I was dating a girl who may or may not be the same girl who got the coil fitted, and
How many things did you have up there?
oh crap, God knows I was never
Mary
anywhere near
Poppins'
it.
bag. Fucking hell.
There was an umbrella, 2 spoonfuls of sugar. But we went to Glastonbury Music Festival, and she was like, "It's arrived." Of course, the timing was awful, and she went, "I'm going to use the moon cup because I'm at Glastonbury." And sure, why wouldn't I?
Fuck off.
And then she went into a porta potty to replace them, or I don't know what, to teacup, and came out like this. And I was like, was it the toilet or was it the moon cup? She's like, I don't know what else on it.
What happened?
I think there'd been some trapped air and a slight like. Oh. Do you know, like if you have a bottle of Coke rolling about the bottom of your car and then you open it too early? I think there was some fizzling.
Like the ham, you know, when you open the Denny ham, sometimes you don't know your teeth, and it hisses into your mouth. Yeah. Exactly like
that's
that.
That's what happened in a porta potty at Glastonbury.
It hisses into your mouth.
Yes, if you try to never open the ham packet, the sort of vacuum packed ham, because just when you try to open,
I always use a knife because there's always that strange
bang of
fart.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, right.
That's so grim. And like the moon cup, is it that you have to like just wash it out? Do you wash it out?
I think you just rinse it.
Why did that girl think that was a good idea?
I think she was going through a thing of like, I'm just gonna be one with
heal the world,
nature, because we're Glastonbury.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
And then she just turned herself.
And then just came out and was like, give me a fucking tampon quick.
See, I would like sharing a lot here. I'd be a tampon girl now. Now these days, but you see, in the beginning, it physically rejected them. I couldn't work it.
I have another story.
Couldn't work it. There's a wee corner. You have to go around a corner.
Well, it depends
to get her
on
in,
your cervix.
Right? But I tried it for fucking years, and it was like, you know, ping pong ball situation.
Was that the first indicator?
I don't really like penetration anyway. So no. But thanks. I'm being known.
This is an overshare, right?
This is an overshare.
This is an overshare. So one time I was dating a girl, and she was a tampon girl, right? And she was in the shower, and she kept stuff in my house just in case she ever gets, you know. And I'm obviously cut short. And I would sometimes buy them for them. I'd go, I'm doing a wee bit of shopping. I bought you some just in case, fucking, right? Because I'm a fucking lovely man, right? And I started asking her questions. I was like, can you feel that in your vagina all day? And she's like, no, not really. And I was like, well, like, even when it first goes in, does it, like, what does it feel like? And she goes, do you want to put one in for the crack? Right? And I was like, in me or in you? Like, and so she was like, obviously, you bring one over, and I carried this thing across the bathroom like it was holding a nuclear rod. And she was like, what? she took a wee stance. She had her hand on her hip and all, and I hovered this thing like towards the. And
was she standing?
She was standing in the shower.
All right.
And she was like, sure, you can. But as I brought it close to the entrance, it was as if her vagina went, give me that fuck. Like it just flew up, and I was all, ah! And that's why they call it a snatch.
It's like in the fucking in supermarkets when they have, you know, they drop the money, they put the money into the tube and it just goes, and it goes up.
That's exactly what it was like.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's like pessaries as well.
Did you stay with her long?
Well, until I got my hand back out.
That's what I was going to say. That must have been an interesting time.
It was great to be a ventriloquist for a while.
For your willy. No. Get off her.
Interesting time for your willy. That's the name of my new autobiography.
Well, you were going to say something disgusting there.
Well, just because it's like the pessaries. Because I remember doing a wee bit about frozen peas and your bottom, but which I'm not going to get into
frozen
now.
Frozen peas in your bottom?
Yeah.
For piles?
No, but anyway, I'm just gonna sort of.
I need context here, Emery. What have you been doing with frozen peas?
It was a bit I used to do about frozen peas.
Okay.
When I did the stand-up. But the pessary thing, though, moving swiftly on, have you ever tried to put a pessary in?
No.
Have you never?
I don't even know what a pessary is. Is that like a
tablet
Ian
for your
Paisley's
bottom?
church?
No.
Is that not
Suppository?
a suppository?
What's a pessary?
Is that not what you throw up there if you've wee doses of
Is a pessary one for your front bottom?
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry. Oh, I got the word. So it's suppository is for your bottom.
As long as it's just the word you got wrong and not the actual treatment.
All these words, but you're all just saying bottom. You're keeping it clean.
I'm trying my best. Suppository then. So because you'll have put one up.
No.
Never.
I one time tried to put my finger up my bum in the bath and I couldn't relax. So if they ever give me something that has to go up there, I'm just going to be like, look, I'm sorry, you're going to have to give me this orally.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Just because it does. Because have you done it? Yeah, because there's a bit where you sort of get it at your bottom, and then suddenly it goes. And
Yeah.
it's exactly
Yeah.
the money thing, and that's.
I got piles for the first time when I turned 40.
Really?
Yeah, I got COVID and then I got piles, and I was like, "What is
Both
going
ends
on?
fucked.
What is going on with me?" I thought this was something that only happened to pregnant women, but apparently not. And I was shell shocked by the whole situation, and I didn't really know what to do.
How many did you have? One or a bunch?
Do you know? I didn't look.
Right.
I didn't look. Right. I wasn't in the bath. I wasn't. I mean, it's hard enough to see the front end of me, let alone the back. But I went on to the. And this is
how many did it feel like?
Huh?
Was it a full vine?
No, it was just. Do you know what? I don't even know.
Chateau Neuf de Poop.
So back to the piles.
Sorry.
Yes, of course, yes. Back to your Bordeaux.
So I thought I'll have a wee look at the Cures and Queries page on Facebook. Right, this is true. I told us on stage.
It's a page. Right.
You have no idea, right? And so I looked. Actually, that's not true. A friend of mine sent it to me. And apparently the cure for piles is that you get a bucket of hay, right? And you boil it, right? So get some hay, boil it, and when for about as long, right? This is a quote, for as long as it would take to boil a pot of potatoes. This is a unit of time. And then you put the boiling mixture into a bucket, sit on the bucket until it all goes cold, and then lie down for half an hour, and quote, and you will never have piles again. Right. So obviously I didn't do that, but then the bit is that I go, and I had to go to the doctor, and he was scalding me arsehole. But the Cures and Queries, you're not familiar with Cures and Queries, right?
Never. I can't believe this.
I also did this the other day, because I have a toothache at the minute, right? And it's not too bad now, because I rung a boy for the cure. A boy called Q O'Neill, somewhere in the Free State. Right? Rung him. But there's no 87 no more. So I rang him on Saturday morning, and he answered, and he was like, hello. And I says, hello. So Irish, like, I was like, hello.
You the boy with the cure?
Yes. I says, hello, is this Q? He says, it is. I says, I'm ringing about the cure at the toothache. And he says, right. Silence. And I was like, and then eventually I was like, he says, what's your name and where are you from? And I thought, this is the most blind date shit ever. And I was like, my name's Leanne McCooey, and I'm from outside Newry. And he says, right, I'll do that now in 10 minutes. So I was sitting there for 10 minutes being like, waiting, But now the pain did go away a wee bit. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, when I was looking through the Cures and Queries page, there was people are asking for mental shit. Like, does anybody have a cure for depression? Right. And someone commented and said, put 7 garlic cloves into a bowl, cover with white vinegar, and put it under your bed for 2 days. It's an old Irish cure. I'm a counsellor. Right. I went to university
out of a job
the tech for fucking 4 years, right? And all I had to do was fucking put garlic cloves in a bowl. Loads of mental shit.
Wow. But what was Q O'Neill in the Free State doing? Was he making a poultice for you? Was he sending you something? Was he going to work on your behalf to get rid of the
dancers run a fire?
Yeah. What is it? What was he doing? Telekinetically saying to your tooth.
Over the phone. I'll do that for you now in 10 minutes. So for the next after 10 minutes, I'll singing about it, I guess. I'm always fucking smacking out in my shop, going, do I need that ibuprofen? I don't think I do. I think I'm sorted. It is still sore, but it's not as sore. You need to have faith.
No.
I'm not sure about
I reckon the cure would be you wake up in the middle of the night, Q-Neil's there in your bed with a bat, and he just boots the tooth out of your mouth. Or that's you sorted, daughter.
That's you sorted. But like, it's mental. You'd be much too Protestant for that, wouldn't you?
Would I be too Protestant?
Yeah.
There's no cure for that now.
Protestantism.
Would I be too Protestant for a cure or a tincture?
A tincture? A tincture? Oh my God. You famous 5 motherfucker.
Jesus Christ. You still didn't know what a fucking suppository was? Like, showing off now.
Yeah. A tincture. So would you have a tracklement as opposed to a jam or a chutney?
A what?
A tracklement.
A tracklement? What's a tracklement?
Nothing. What's a tracklement with you?
Because I know I've heard of the big round circle of cheese. It's called a truckle. Did you know that? The circle of cheese is a truckle of cheese.
We call it a wheel.
Well,
I call all cheese a lump.
Yeah, a lump of cheese.
A bit.
Fair enough.
Just a big lump of cheese.
But Newcastle, that's where I'm from, County Down. And
just to clarify, that's not sectarianism. I just assume all people who are nice and who speak properly are Protestants.
Well, no, I went to St Mary's Primary School, so that would be the first indicator. But as well as that, I think as well, though, over the years, when you're having to read out other people's words long enough, I think you do change how you speak. So, like, because I talk quite quickly, and if I go down to the Anchor Bar in Newcastle with my friends, suddenly I become very Newcastle and talk a lot quicker.
I saw a video of me doing stand-up whenever I first started, and I had a very thick Lurgan accent. I speak quite posh for Lurgan now. Same reason. Just for when you're talking in public in front of people, you can't be going, well, my hip man, fucking dodges, fuck out.
Well, Mark McCartney's done a good job of it.
Sorry?
I beg your pardon. Mark, though, but like he's
different level.
Different level, but he could be saying literally anything to you, and you just be like, and then you realise he just said he wanted to rim me. You know? I heard a story, but he was so funny that there was, I can't remember who it was, but there was someone in a comedy club who'd recently had breast augmentation, and someone referred to this girl as having brand new tits. And McCartney went, new tits, huh? What should you do with the old ones? And it's been in my head for about a month now. I know, but but you know, like there's obviously Mark is Mark, and he's one off, but there's also loads of little Mark McCartneys all around the country, like especially around my neck of the woods out South Armagh. There's people that just say insane shit, but in this lovely lilty wee accent that sounds completely inoffensive, but they're murdering you with laughter. Right. It's just so funny. Like
one of the funniest things I ever heard was someone from Tyrone telling me how tight somebody was in terms of being a miser, and they said, "Don bastard there, I wouldn't give you the wine of his fart to cool your supper." And I was like, "What?" I'm like, he wouldn't fart in your dinner, and you're annoyed at him.
Like I had a guy, this is semi-funny story. A guy landed into the shop, because I'm working in this shop now, and you see everything.
Your grandparents' shop?
Yeah,
right.
You see absolutely everything and everyone. But this boy came in one day and he saw me behind the counter, and he was like, and I was like, well, tell me what cigarettes you want, kind of thing. And he was like, well, fathead. And I was like, excuse me? And he was like, haha, I always said if I ever seen you, I'd fucking give it to you, huh? Fathead. I've been watching you on the broadcasts. He literally said, right, I'm not making this is not a makey uppy, right? I see you on the broadcast, and I was like, all right, okay. I was like, well, Jesus, thanks very much. There's other customers and being like, and he says, no, you say something to me now.
Maybe we could do a broadcasting, yeah.
You say something to me now, and I says, right, you big cunt. And he says, well, maybe I shouldn't have said that there when I come in, should I? Maybe I should, but I always said I ever seen you, I'd give it to you. And I was like, well, sure, it's done now, isn't it? And everybody was just like, oh, there's people behind boxes of cornflakes and all going, fuck this poor cunt, And I was like, do you want anything? And he was like, give me 20 pence in blue there, will you? And away on he went. And I was like, wow.
He's probably living off that story to this day. I called her fathead. How you want to see me?
Fathead. I was like,
I once had a guy, we were at a family event out in the sticks of Lurgan. So I've got, even though Lurgan's a culty town, there's culchies, there's no beyond it. Like we grew at a driveway and all. So but this is culty. And a fella just walked up to me and grabbed my stomach and held it. And just stared at me. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck, are we fucking or fighting? I don't know what to do. Just grabbed my belly and just stared at me. Right there. Well, funny, man. And then away he went. And I was like,
that's gay.
Yeah.
That's gay. That fella's gay.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think that's what
I might give him a ring then.
Give him a ring.
I have the cure for that.
And his name is Hugh. What have you coming up then if you're just finished your tour? Yeah.
Fuck all, to be honest. I'm taking a few months to just find myself again.
Just find yourself,
yeah.
Will you write? Do you...
Yeah, because I initially had planned to not do like a tour until late next year. But I'm also if I don't be writing stand-up, sure, I'm not doing anything.
Aye.
So I might book a wee small 100-seater thing for sort of October, November, just for the tax man.
Keep the thing right.
Aye. And then, just trying to do more gigs over in England at the minute.
Where's your 100-seater then?
Don't know yet. I haven't really thought about it.
Newcastle cinema.
It's great.
It's class. Yeah.
It's
about 300, isn't it?
Yeah.
400. Although I didn't do Newcastle this year on my tour, so I could technically go back with the last show and be like, it's brand new. But yeah, I'm just going to put a few wee things on and just try and get, because essentially I want next year's show to be an absolute screamer. So give myself a year and a half to really put a really good one together.
Yeah.
And then my latest show will be released on YouTube soon for free if you just want to have a wee look.
Rocket. Very good.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. What about yourself? How's thing? What were you getting on the radio anyway?
Well, it'll be a year actually since they gave me my own show. So on the 5th of May is when I started last year. So I'm on Radio Ulster Monday to Thursday, 6 until 7:30. If anyone wants to listen, that'll be great. And hopefully maybe a new series of All Right Pet, the pet podcast.
I was going to say I was telling Amanda actually. I was explaining. I was like, she's a really doggy person, and then it's All Right Pet, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, because there was a man that used to drink in the bar across the street from the cafe, and that was his standard greeting. But he loved a pint, and he just used to shout, "All right, Pet," at you, and you'd be like, "Oh, Charlie, what's the crack?" And so we were talking about that then.
That's actually me in disguise.
That was you, was it?
Yeah.
You're Charlie Dundalk. Charlie was great. He was a great he was a character and a half. I met him. He passed away a few years ago. But I met him coming across Dunn's car park one day with a load of cans, basically. And he had a card, like a greetings card in his hand. And I was outside doing something outside the shop. And he says, "Hey, Micky," he says, "will you write this card for me?" I says, "I will, yeah, come on in." So he came into the cafe and he says, "What do you want wrote on this?" And he says, "I don't know, it was to Ryan or whatever from Grandad Charlie." And I says to him, "Have you put any money in this?" And I hadn't, I think I got to the word money. I was like, "Have you put any money?" "A fucking tenner! A fucking tenner!" I was like, okay. So off he went, stuffing this tenner into the card. So is that a video format podcast then? Are you just an audio gal?
It's not, there's sometimes we record little videos. So there was one last year that we recorded just a quick video of a cat called Barney Bubble. I don't know whether you saw it or not, but it's this cat who has like a really protruding nose, like it looks like a big snooker ball, a big red snooker ball on its nose.
Barney Bubble. I know. Cruel.
It's so sweet. No, it's really suits Barney. And Barney is down at Rescue Cats NI down in Lisburn with Lindsay, and we're down and videoed that, and it got like 8 million views, and she ended up being on BBC World News and all. It was really lovely.
Really?
So it was good for her to kind of get a bit of promo as well. But so I would like to video more stuff out and about, just because like animals are cool.
Yeah.
There.
What have you got animal wise in your?
I have a greyhound called Snowy and a Jack Russell called Tilly, and Snowy had to get some teeth removed, so Snowy's tongue is constantly like hanging out the side of her mouth, so she looks even goofier than normal. She's
That's
wonderful.
class.
Yeah.
I love how Ollie has just given up.
Yeah, he's sick of me.
He's just given up. Actually, I must send you a video. Me on TikTok. You'll enjoy this. I watched a lady feeding a beaver.
I've seen it.
Have you? It's a wee. It's some rescue. I think it may exclusively be beaver rescue.
Yes.
Which could be.
Our podcast.
Chippendale beaver rescue. And she's syringe feeding this week. I don't know if it's a beaver cub or a beaver hogget. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I have never seen anything so adorable in my life.
Have you ever seen a slow loris go into defense mode though?
No.
So they're the fucking cutest animal you'll ever see. But what they do is when they feel threatened, they just go like this.
Yes.
And they have venom sacs in their armpits. So there's people, and it's really cruel. People were buying them and then getting the wee venom things removed because they're really cute pets.
Right.
But they're not really cute. They're supposed to be just up a tree being like, just fucking leave me alone. But that's my favourite. There's a video of Sonia, the slow loris, eating a grub, and someone puts a wee grub out and she's like... Big massive eyes, are cute as hell.
That's what that fella was like in the shop. Very funny.
I once gave a sweet potato to a sloth called Chico. which was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty good.
And he was kind of climbing on ropes upside down at Longleat, and he just put his because obviously they've got like 2 wee fingers, and sometimes 3, took his wee fingers down, and he just took the wee sweet potato into his mouth.
I once saw one of I think it was a chimp at Belfast Zoo. So there was one that was kind of lying, it looked very sad, and another one that was kind of running around sort of showing off, and everyone else was watching the one that was showing off, and I was looking at the wee sad one going, fuck, he's in jail, like he doesn't like this. And as the one that was showing off walked past him, he put his finger up its arse and then looked at me and went like this.
Was there a pessary on the end of his finger? This has been fun. Thank you very much for coming down the road. And for bringing treats. You shouldn't be bringing treats. Please don't bring treats again.
Well, I can come back again, can I?
You can. Okay. You might have to come back again if I fucked up the recording.
I'll bring wine next time.
Okay.
Bring your what?
I'll bring no wine.
Oh, wine?
Yeah.
Right, I thought you didn't. I didn't know what you're talking about your dick again. But thank you
Fuck, I
very
let that in the house.